Hello, my name is Edwin,
And I'm Jeff.
And I'm Frantic.
and together we're Tilted Not Stirred. So, what has you guys slightly inclined today? What have you guys been up to? Jeff, what have you been up to,
Well,
man?
I've just been chilling, trying to get through every Legend of Zelda game.
Yo,
What was the last one you played?
Wait, how many of them are there even?
There's quite a few. Off the top of my head, I don't know, but I'm doing them in a random order. So right now I'm playing A Link Between Worlds.
Wait, are they not linked at all? Like the story?
No.
Oh,
They are
Yeah, it
linked,
doesn't really-
but Nintendo made sure that they created a
Yeah,
a
there's the
timeline.
overarching timeline, but it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, but you know,
all right. Well, I mean, for me, the biggest thing that I got going on right now is just working on a program to supplement my worthless bachelor's degree because school is a scam. But just working on a program, and hopefully, something good will come out of that.
program like through Cal Poly.
Like a separate program that basically is going to teach me the work skills that are actually attractive for employers.
Okay, like a Google certification kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, like that kind of thing. Yeah.
okay, cool. And just been hanging out, playing some games and watching movies with my girlfriend. Just recently watched a Spanish film called Talk Talk. That's pretty good. It was about, patients dealing with their OCDs, and it was pretty cool. And I've been playing a lot of FIFA, raging.
What a degenerate.
Finally- yeah, it's a degenerate game.
Just
I
pay
finally have
more,
a-
dude. Just pay more
I've-
already.
I finally
Pay to
have a
win
competitive team. Finally have a competitive team.
Dude,
and feel
I
good
saw
about.
I saw 80s, bro. That's not competitive. I need those numbers
not.
way up. 90s.
If all your
overall.
cards aren't Team of the Season, then are you even playing the game right?
Yeah, I'm playing. I mean, yeah, it was good. I've been having a lot of fun, even though it doesn't sound like it through Discord, calling people expletives. But, anyways, we all hang out pretty much every 2 days. We all get on Discord, talk, hang out. But I wanted to talk to you guys about like reaching out and reconnecting with people in the fringes of your life. Have you guys taken any time to do that? I mean, we all have time. We have nothing but time during this pandemic. Have you guys taken any chance to reconnect with people?
So when you say fringe, do you mean like the people we used to talk to in like high school or college, or the friends we still have but not necessarily reach out to individually?
Friends that you had, just you don't really reach out to.
We're talking about the.
I mean,
the
that.
fake friends
know-
that you don't talk to anymore. Those are the ones that are fringe.
They're friends that that as soon as you talk to, you just come back right where you left off.
Well, either way, the answer to both of those was no.
I mean, like I haven't really. No, I mean, yeah. I guess my answer would also be no. I might start up a conversation with them, but then it'll just be more of reactions to their social media posts, perhaps. As far as texting, I might have texted a couple of them, just hey, how are you? I hope everything's great. But not really looking, like fishing for a conversation. It was more of like, hope everything's cool and you're still alive.
Why do you think that is? When we have so much time right now, I'd say, we're not going out to places and doing all these things. We're pretty much staying put at home, right? We're watching, we're gaming, we're reading, we're working out. But during all those things, we can potentially reach out to people. I know I tried just recently. I had a week where I was like, I'm not, like, I hang out with my buds through Discord and all that stuff, but I'm not really talking to the friends I used to have. So I went through and I called everybody and just made sure I got like an hour in with everybody. And it was kind of cool, And people appreciated it because they themselves were noticing that they were also falling into a circle, a trap, where it was just getting closer and closer, and they just didn't talk to as many people as they wanted to. And I wonder, like, do you guys share that sentiment, or is it just my experience, where people are just reverting to their core group of friends and that's about it?
Well, for me, I don't have like social media or anything like that of the sorts. My philosophy is the real ones know how to reach me, you know? And yeah, that's true.
True.
Yeah, like you two, plus the rest of the squad, they're the only ones I really talk to for the most part. And that's why I asked if you wanted to specify with like old friends or current friends, because I'm bad at reaching out to the squad members individually. You know, it's always through the group chat or anything like that.
But even then, if you like were to say the squad, right? We have the squad, but we got fringe members of the squad, right? People we don't necessarily interact with every single day, you know?
Right.
The ones that are married and have kids.
Married and kids, right?
ones
Have
that
you
have a
guys reached
life.
out to them?
The ones that
They're
have
part of-
lives. Yeah, I don't know.
Have you guys reached out to them, right? You got, you know?
I mean, every now and then, right? Even in the group chat, sometimes they'll participate, but I don't hold it against them when they got way more important things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Gabriel, well, for those who don't know, Gabriel's one of our friends. He's the only one who like I'll randomly speak with every now and then. But like as far as anyone else goes, yeah, like Frantic said, they all have kids, they're all or married, and it's like I'm not gonna hold anything against them, but they are definitely the ones of like we'll see each other and it'll be like we haven't missed a beat, you know. We can just leave off where we pick up where we left off. But,
Yeah. I mean, to answer your question earlier about why is it that we don't, I guess, connect with the friends that are not really in our main circle of friends, it's probably because their purpose in our lives was probably to fill the void of when you're not hanging out with your main group of friends. They're there so that you can have that social life. Or perhaps, let's say that, like, for example, with our group of friends, we don't really go bar hopping. So if I ever have a need to go bar hopping, I would reach out to those friends that are interested in going to bars. And that'll be the reason why I hit them up. So I guess in a way, it's me saying that because there's nothing to do outside of just talking like at home, then there's no real reason to hit them up, because it's not to make plans. It's not to like, hey, I've been doing these interesting things. Like I didn't have that kind of relationship with them where it's about, here's my day to day. How are you? It's more of a, let's go do something.
Huh. That is very well put, or very well said, but it also seems very like utilities. You know, they're there for a purpose.
Well, bro, like you can't have a close relationship with every single person that
Well,
you
of course.
consider a friend. It's just, it's too
Well,
much
like-
time. You have a few people that you confide in most of the time, and then you have the few that are there for the utility.
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
saying.
obviously.
So
I get it.
for the friends of mine that know who they are because they're utility now.
Putting them on blast.
Now they know that why I don't hit them up. Hey, well,
Yeah.
when things open back up, hey, I'm gonna hit you up, and we're gonna have fun. All right, it's cool.
Then you're gonna say the cool guy thing, the you know who you are, you know who you are.
Yeah, I
guys.
have so many. Oof, the list. So
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, you guys know who you are. All my friends, I'll hit you up. You know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are.
It's totally not these two.
all of them, everyone.
All two of them.
All two of them.
All right, for sure. You know, maybe I don't know. Maybe we're talking about this because I like I told you guys, I felt the need to reconnect with some people that I had been close with in the past and haven't really nurtured those relationships. You know, I kind of I have a tendency to close myself off, and that's it. Like I'll close myself off and That's even from like my closest groups of friends, right? I would just be like, you know what? I'm gonna chill by myself, right? So it was one of those things that I was just thinking about, like nurturing even those people that you haven't talked to or
Yeah.
hung out with in the past.
I mean,
a
could
little
it
bit.
could it also be like during dark times, you kind of hold on to the ones that are closest, the ones that you hold most dear,
Yeah.
and I mean, not that. Well, I mean, some people were, but okay. So in the hierarchy of needs, like, so when things are, how do I put this, like, like unstable or uncertain, so you're bumped down on the hierarchy of needs, and so now your focus, instead of like all the social and having like a multitude of friends and stuff, you kind of just sit back and take in or cherish more of the ones that are the most meaningful to you.
Well, you could say that, right? But there has to be somebody, right? I know I have these people where I am extremely close with and I can share whatever I want with, but I have not, for whatever reason, reached out to them.
Well, maybe they're just not as important to you anymore. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's because like you said, you have your core group of friends, and you kind of stick with those people, and those outside of it are kind of like left on the outside looking in. And is that, I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I just
I
think
mean,
it's like a symptom of getting older.
just like how the pandemic basically weeded out the businesses that were, I mean, the dying businesses, right, that they were already kind of on their way out. It just sped it up. So it kind of sped up the friends as well. So the ones that weren't going to last, they kind of maybe sped that up as well. And that's why you don't talk with them? Question mark, maybe? I'm reaching, dude. I'm reaching. I'm trying to diagnose this, all right?
No,
Well,
I'm not here to get diagnosed. It's one of those things that I know for sure that I'm gonna reach out to more people. I want to say about 2 years ago, I went through my phone and deleted everyone I have not reached out to in years, and just narrowed it down to the real ones. And even in that contact list, I have not reached out to some of the real ones that aren't you guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're still the real ones. There's still people that I'm like, hey, this is my deepest darkest secret, right? And we're cool, and I can tell you guys these things, but for whatever reason, I don't know the reason. I know that everyone right now is kind of just closing into those core group of friends, the people that they interact with on the daily, and everybody's kind of feeling the same way. And I just wanted to pose a question: why are we doing this?
Well, for me, it wasn't even the pandemic that started it. I stuck to my core friends basically out of high school. The same people I talked to, like in high school, with the exception of a couple people, are still my friends today. You know,
Well, you had your UCR friends too, right?
what UCR friends?
Dude, he was in and
The
out.
squad was my UCR friends.
All
we
right.
would hang out once a week, and that was enough. I would
Okay,
still
okay.
see the real ones. Like there was a couple people at UCR I knew and talked to, and we were friends. But again, they were from high school, so it's just like a carryover effect.
Okay.
And yeah, now that I'm out of college and I don't talk to anyone from high school, it's just, well, except aside from the squad. Yeah, it's just I talk to you guys, and that's basically it.
Yeah. How about you, Frantic?
Well, I mean, I have my high school friends. I have my college friends. Every job that I've had, Lord knows I jump around a lot to different jobs. I make friends there as well. And I mean, as far as the core friends, I mean, they just never make the cut. What can I say? I mean, they're cool as shit, and
Jesus, this podcast is
When
gonna
we-
cancel us to that group of everybody in that fringe is gonna be like, all right, yo, fuck
We're
all
getting
y'all.
pro-
they
we're
know
getting
who they are.
exposed to
It's
our
cool.
You only like me because I'm an alcoholic.
That is, I mean, that's one of the reasons, many of the reasons to drink is like, hey, let's Let's get together and let's have a few
Yeah.
drinks. That's a perfect
Drinking is very
excuse.
social.
Yeah.
I haven't had a drink since the pandemic. I mean, I did buy Trulies that one time, and that's about it.
What was
And
that?
for me,
Was that Christmas?
yeah, I think it was Christmas, and it was just like I bought a pack of Trulies, and that was it. And then that's pretty much the alcohol consumption I've had this pandemic. It's kind of wild, right? Like, but whenever we hung out, right, we'd get a couple beers. That shit was cool. Like I like that. So for me, drinking was always just social and stuff, and the homies in the fringes and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this episode is actually me calling them out so that they hit me up. So if they listen to this and they hit me up, I know that they listened to it. So this is
There
just
you
a,
go.
this is a bait, all right? It's just a prank.
And if you listen to this and we were homies once, don't hit me up because I might hit you with a who dis, you know, and
New phone.
Big
that
true.
that might actually cancel our friendship, you know.
How about we remind the viewers that friendship is a two-way street? You haven't hit them up, but have they hit you up? I mean,
Yeah,
This
but
is their fault.
we start thinking like that. There's love losses everywhere, man.
Yeah, but what?
What-
That's
what-
another question. Why?
This is a-
Why should you take the initiative to reach out to people when
Oh,
they
Jesus.
haven't done so either? You know.
They're asking themselves that same one, dude.
The same question, yeah. They're like, why should I do it? I do it all the time, you know. And I guess everybody feels that way. So
Maybe.
I guess this is a long-winded episode to say, hit up those homies in the fringes, you know, those people that you guys were once close with, you know, the people that you went to go get drinks with, the people that, you know, you went to college with or high school, and you know, just chat them up. Say, hey, how you doing?
And some F's in the chat for all those friends
All the
that
fallen homies.
all the fallen homies that you're just never gonna talk to again, but you wish them the best, you know.
Yeah. You just wish for them to have a happy life.
All the best, all the best.
And that'll be it for our podcast. You know, follow us at Tilted Not Stirred. You know,
Oh yeah, I put a lot of work in on the website, y'all. So if y'all go to the www.tiltednotstirred.com, and y'all be able to learn a little bit more about us, catch up on, well, when we have more episodes, you'll be able to find all those episodes there, as well as a blog where we're gonna have articles and just, you know, topic pieces that we're not gonna get to in an episode, like audio episode, but in a written format, they might be a little more
More personalized
more
to
personal.
our interests.
There you go.
and
All
our
yeah.
all our social networks social links are all on that website. So it'd be an easy way. We're gonna be updating those, you know, to fill in when we're gonna be launching an episode and taking requests or questions from our audience. And so you guys have a great day. Thank you for listening, and reach out to the homies.
Yeah. See you next time.
Take care, y'all.